The immediate past governor of Kaduna State and one of the founding fathers of APC, Malam Nasir El-Rufai, has finally dumped the APC to the SDP. Malam Nasir El-Rufai took to his official Facebook page to make the announcement of his leaving the APC, and it reads, "Nigeria update, onwards to the future. As a founding member of the All Progressive Congress APC, I have fond memories of working with other compatriots to negotiate the merger of political parties that created the APC. It had been my hope since 2013 that my personal values and that of the APC will continue to align up to the time I choose to retire from politics. Development in the last 2 years confirmed that there is no desire on the part of those who currently control and run the APC to acknowledge, much less address the unhealthy situations of the party. On my part, I have raised concerns in private and more recently in public regarding the capricious trajectory of the party. Therefore, at this point in my political journey, I have come to the conclusion that I must seek another political platform for the pursuit of the progressive values I cherish. Founders rightly feel attached towards institutions they help create, but one must be pragmatic enough to admit when a divergence appears unbridgeable. I have diligently served the APC and made my contribution to its viability as a political platform, but I recognize that the party has since strayed and left me stuck in the vision of its well-meaning founding fathers and mothers. As a loyal party man, I worked to help secure the APC's election victories in 2015, 2019 and 2023. I was one of the many governors elected on the party's platform in 2015 and 2019 that stood for certain democratic and progressive principles to advance nation building. My 8-year tenure in Kaduna State was devoted to implementing progressive policies to advance human development in education and healthcare, as well as expand infrastructure, promote equality of opportunity, create jobs, and attract investment. These records count for little in the current APC that has castrated its organs and treated its membership with contempt in the last 2 years. I found this no longer acceptable. Today, 10th March 2025, I've submitted a letter resigning my membership of the APC to my ward in Kaduna effectively immediately. Prior to this step, I had concluded consultations with my mentor, colleagues, and loyalists across the country about the future. I've now decided to join the Social Democratic Party SDP and adopt it as a platform for our future political engagement and activities. Without prejudice with this decision, as a member of the SDP, I will focus on engaging with and persuading other opposition leaders and parties to join us and congregate under a unified democratic platform to challenge the APC in all elections and by-elections between now and 2027 by the grace of God. I therefore call on all our supporters and other persons concerned about our country's future to join us in the SDP in the journey towards making Nigeria flourish as a beacon of pride for Africans and the black race. Thank you, and God bless the Social Democratic Party. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Nasir Ahmed El-Rufai, CON, Abuja, Nigeria, 10th March 2025. Alright, I hope you are not surprised because this was forthcoming. Nasir El-Rufai once visited the SDP headquarters and there were rumors that he was going to decamp from the APC. In fact, when he granted an interview on Arise Television, he said that the APC has since left him. So it was just a matter of time before he would announce his resignation and decamping from the APC to another political party. And of course the SDP, it was rumored that he was going to join the SDP. Again, now let me bring your attention to something. Just last week, it was also rumored that Atiku Abubakar will be joining the SDP, but Atiku Abubakar has come out to debunk that rumor that he is not joining the SDP. I think the reason why Atiku Abubakar decided to debunk that rumor is so that he will not make it open where his next journey is. Maybe he doesn't want to give his political enemies an avenue to go and fight him in the SDP. You need to understand that there is a political move by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the current administration, to destroy every political party that will give his political opponent a platform to challenge him in 2027. He has done so in Labour Party. Mr. Peter Obi currently do not have a say in the Labour Party. He doesn't have the structure of the Labour Party. He has done so in PDP. Atiku Abubakar does not have a say in the PDP. He doesn't have the structure in PDP. And Atiku Abubakar is looking towards getting another political platform, and he has said that he wants to build a coalition. And the rumor of the SDP came up, he denied it. Now Nasir El-Rufai has joined the SDP. I can tell you with every assurance that Atiku Abubakar is going to the SDP, and this is why I say so. On a solidarity visit to commiserate over the death of Pa Edwin Clark, El-Rufai openly campaigned for Atiku Abubakar.
Nobody gives Vice President Atiku Abubakar the credit for leading the economic policy making under the Obasanjo administration. Many of the things that we did, from BBE to the economic team, under his leadership. Maybe because we don't write a lot and people don't read history, we tend to forget. We only remember negative things. And I think it's part of human nature to remember only negative things and forget positive things.
This shows that El-Rufai has been working with Atiku Abubakar. Of course, they have been working together to ensure that they form a merger. In that same consultation, that same visit, they call on the South to form an alliance with the North in order to remove Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the APC from power. They decry the harsh economic realities. They decry the way Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been running APC. They decry the poverty, the inflation in the land. Of course, we all know that all these things are what we are experiencing in Nigeria. These things are prevalent, and everywhere many Nigerians, we join hands together to ensure that APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu is removed from office in 2027. Now, El-Rufai has joined SDP and is calling on other political parties to join him in SDP so that they can form that mega party to displace off APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027. Of course, I'm happy that opposition politicians are making the move ahead of 2027. I've always said that all of these politicians, Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, El-Rufai, Kwankwaso, if they contest on a stand-alone ticket, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to defeat them. Bola Ahmed Tinubu will trash them. Bola Ahmed Tinubu will continue beyond 2027. Tinubu will not win the election because he's a better presidential candidate. Tinubu will not win the election because Nigerians will vote for him. He will win the election because of the rigging machinery in place. The judiciary is currently with him. The National Assembly is currently with him. INEC is currently with him. So if these politicians contest on a stand-alone ticket, it's going to be a sweet victory for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The only way to defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu is for every one of them to come together. Therefore, I am happy that they are making the move. I am happy that El-Rufai has dumped the APC and has joined SDP and is calling on other political parties to join him in SDP so they can form that mega party, and he mentioned specifically to displace of APC in every election. But the only problem I'm going to have is for them to present a northern candidate. Now let us look at what he said critically. In that his Facebook post, he said that he's one of the founding fathers of the APC, and they will always tell you that their intention of creating the APC is to make Nigeria better. Of course, APC said that they want to bring change to Nigeria. But we all know that the reason why APC was formed was just to grab power. They wanted to take power away from Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. There was no vision and goal to make Nigeria great. There was no vision and goal to make Nigeria prosperous. When APC took over power in 2015, Nigeria was rated the biggest economy in Africa with a GDP of over $500 billion. 10 years of having uninterrupted power in Nigeria, APC has destroyed Nigeria's economy. Nigeria economy is no longer a $500 billion economy. Nigeria economy is now $199 billion economy. Nigeria has had 60% decrease in her economy. In 2012, before APC took over power, Nigeria was rated the third fastest growing economy in the world. All of that has been destroyed. Nigeria is a shadow of herself. El-Rufai contributed to the destruction of Nigeria. As a governor in Kaduna State, insecurity was the order of the day. The people of southern Kaduna experienced ethnic cleansing in high proportion. Malam El-Rufai did nothing to save them. Whatever is happening under Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration is not new. It happened under President Muhammadu Buhari, just that in Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration, it happened in high proportion. Malam El-Rufai supported President Muhammadu Buhari all through his 8 years in office. Despite the colossal failure, he did not caution him. He did not say anything about President Muhammadu Buhari. He continued in supporting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to become the president. His support has been from fry pan to fire. trying to tell us that the reason why he's leaving the APC to the SDP is because he wants to rescue Nigeria from Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC. The same Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC he asked Nigerians to vote for. The same Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC he supported. The same Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC he helped to form. This is all political gimmicks. Politicians will always be politicians. It is all about their personal selfish interest. It is not about the people. The same personal interest they had in 2015 when they voted for President Muhammadu Buhari is the same personal interest they are having now. Like I told you before, Atiku Abubakar will definitely join El-Rufai in SDP. So you all should be careful. They are ganging up again because a Sultana is in office. The reason why they gang up against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan is because he was a Sultana. Now another Sultana is in office. They are ganging up again. Every one of them lost their voices when President Muhammadu Buhari was in office. They've now found their voices now that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is in office. I am not in any way supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. As a Nigerian, I want him go. I want him to disappear. I want APC to be completely alienated out of Nigerian politics because they have destroyed everything that this country holds dearly for. If they are talking for any merger, if they want to form a political party to displace of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027, the person that will fly that presidential ticket is going to be a Sultana. Anything aside from a Sultana is going to be dead on arrival. I will not support any northern candidate to take over from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. President Muhammadu Buhari ruled for 8 years. Not only will a Sultana complete President Bola Ahmed Tinubu 4 years in office, a Sultana will also complete 8 years in office. No northern politicians have anything to offer this country again. They've had a fair share, not a fair share, a greater share, a larger share of the power sharing formula in this country. Since independence, the northern region has produced political leaders for 40 plus years. They have had a larger percentage of the power sharing formula in this country. That Nigeria is where she is today, the northern political leaders contributed hugely to the destruction of this country. Their lack of leadership skill has kept this country where it is today. Look at what President Muhammadu Buhari did for 8 years. He was a total colossal failure. What else do they have to offer Nigeria? Absolutely nothing. Every other region will be given the opportunity to produce the president in this country. This country does not belong to the northern politician. Therefore, if all their alliance and merger is to produce a southern candidate, good luck to them. They have the southern support. We will support them from every part of the country we are. But if all they want to do is to take power away from Bola Ahmed Tinubu and give it to a northerner, it's going to be dead on arrival. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.